The rank ladder's broken and 2 challenger players have confirmed it. It's terrible for players. It's destroying their mental, and Riot need to address it. It's making normal players quit or turn into trolls. So what happened? Well, I don't know about you, but what started my investigation is in my ranked games, I'm noticing unprecedented amounts of people. They haven't just fallen like from say a Plat 2 to a Plat 4. We're talking Diamond, not to Emerald, not to Plat. We're talking players who have fallen from Diamond and are now Gold. We're talking players who were Emerald and are now Bronze. To put that drop off into perspective, that's like a 6'1" man in 6 months turning into a 5'6" man. I don't know about you, but if that happened to me, I'd be like, something has gone wrong here, I need to call a doctor. But I felt like a video, even with some op.ggs as proof, which I'll show and get onto in a minute, would come across as the ramblings of a crazy man. But enter the Ned Flanders brothers. Curtis and Nathan, they are both challenger, former pro team coaches, currently coaching thousands of players at the highest ranks, and have a 200 episode long podcast entirely talking positive about League. It's unbelievable. Just to give you a glimpse.
I spoke with conviction about how much I loved Losers Q before. That's just one example, and there's many, many more.
That man is a fucking psychopath. I need to see him. I need to see him go on a 20 game loss streak and have a Ned Flanders style breakdown.
Diddly 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 diddly. They did their best. Shoddly iddly iddly diddly. Gotta be nice. Hostility diddly diddly diddly. Ah, hell, diddly diddly. Can't you morons do anything right?
No one can be this positive playing League. I won't allow it. But even then, these two, whose catchphrase is, I've never seen someone not be a rank they deserved on a ladder, have acknowledged crazy rank drops or increases that make no sense.
Okay, we haven't spoken about this, but have you found that, have you had a lot of people complaining about rank recently? Maybe they are lower ranked than they were?
Yes.
Have you found that?
Yeah.
Wow, me too.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. So I found like a lot of people are significantly lower than the rank that
I have a lot of my master players that are just like flat out like
Diamond and shit.
Struggling,
yeah,
Diamond.
Same.
Yeah.
And I've got people like who are in gold or in like fucking bronze or something.
Really? That's extreme.
Like extreme.
Wow.
I had people in emerald or in gold.
This is of players they are coaching, by the way. They can see the difference between a diamond player and an emerald player and tell them how to get there. They can see the difference between a masters and a challengers. And they aren't saying, oh, these players are literally 3 divisions worse than they were 3 months ago and have lost 70% of their skill in 3 months, as that's literally impossible unless everyone in ranked has been involved in a car crash and broken their hands, which for some of my teammates' performances, that actually would make a lot of sense, but obviously the entire rank ladder can't be in a car crash. So the 2 most positive challenges I've ever seen are noticing this, and that's what's giving me the confidence that I am not crazy. Now let's talk about it, let's get into the profiles, and let's see what I think is happening after you've subscribed, you filthy grifters. Look how much of a percentage of you aren't subscribing. It hurts my feelings. Yeah, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. Some may say I have. Just hurts my feelings. Now that's out of the way, let's look at the examples. Exhibit A, Exhibit B, Exhibit C, Exhibit D, Exhibit E, Exhibit F, Exhibit G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. We've just got so many examples, it's undeniable. So we have a bronze free player here with a 50, now it's important, I've picked games where you can't just say ranked reset, they're a lower rank. He has 58 games, that's a lot of time played already, at a 32% win rate. He's on his way to iron, like genuinely. 19 wins, 41 losses. But where was he 6 months ago? You would say silver? Maybe even gold, and he got a lucky streak. This guy peaked, it won't show it, Plat 1. He peaked Plat 1. Look at this climb from silver 2, and this is a problem, right? It feels great for him now. He's loving the game. He's spamming games. We'll see it in a minute, and he climbs to Plat 1. Rapidly. This shouldn't happen. This should not happen. And now look what also shouldn't happen. He goes from Plat 1 to Silver 2. And now this feels so shit. And this is what's happening to so many players now. So he goes on this massive climb. Now he can't win. He just quits. And then he comes back, does his placements, gets placed Silver 3. So even then he got to Gold 4. He gets placed Silver 3. And he's literally like, okay, I'm going to play Fizz and I'm going to climb back. Can't win a game. His ego is still at Plat 1, which every one of us would be. I'm not saying his ego in a bad way. We would just be like, I know I can get to Plat, and he's currently losing on his main on Fizz. And now what happens is he just trolls. We've got a Yone, an MF, a Swain, a Talia, just random champs. We've got a Nidalee. He's given up. He's trolling people in bronze now because he's just like, what's the point? And you might say, maybe he's boosted. I managed to pick accounts that were good. There's so many examples, but I made some good ones. This is where he got to Plat 1. He has 650 games on Fizz to get to Plat 1. And now you're telling me he can't win in bronze on Fizz? Like, really? Do you know how big a drop-off that is? That's like 50% of the player base level. Right, we've got another one here. Let me hide that. You didn't see anything. We've got another one here then. Gold 4. Negative win rate on his way to silver. Where do we think he peaked? What do you reckon? Maybe Plat 4? Maybe he just scraped Plat? That would make sense, right? He got to Emerald 3. From Gold 4, he went to Emerald 3. And again, feels great. Then just loses. For like a year, he's just lost. He's just lost for a year. And again, you're like, maybe he's trolling. Look at this. He's playing Vigar. Okay, maybe he got boosted. Let's have a look. This is the season he reached Emerald 3. Vigar main, 58% win rate. Honestly, don't know with that KDA, by the way, how he's managed to do that. Yeah, 58% win rate on his main. He's still playing his main. He has a 43% win rate. To put that into perspective, like the lowest win rate a champion has in solo queue is like 46.8%, I think. This would be the worst. If my skill, #72376, was a champion in League of Legends, he would be the worst champion the game has ever seen. Let's have a look at some more examples. Gold 4. He was Gold 4, right? He went to Emerald 3. And now, 72 games in, he has a 44% win rate. He cannot win a game. He is on his way to silver. This is a good one. Plat 1, all right? I can't actually show it, but silver, gold, silver, right? This guy was silver 4 and went, like, look at this. Where is he here? Silver 2, January 15th. In less than a month, he's gone from silver to emerald, right? And again, you're like, there's no way the rank ladder is this broken. His Akshan has a 27% win rate in 11 games, right? So try and put yourself in the shoes of this player. He's 38% win rate. He's on his way to gold. With this win rate, probably on his way to silver. KDA is 9.5, okay? Let's have a look at his last season. Not boosted at all, okay? This is a season he got Emerald 4. 66% win rate on Akshan. KDA of 10.5. It's borderline the same. He is playing the exact same as what he was playing to get to Emerald. And he is literally just cannot buy a win. Like, you can go on his profile. You can click on the Akshan. You can see his gold per minute. There or thereabouts. His damage per minute is slightly better. His creeps per minute is slightly better. This is the kicker. His kill participation is a lot better, but his kills and assists is lower. So he is getting most of the team's kills, but the rest of the team is just losing. He's playing the same, and he can't buy a win. And what does that lead to? Well, when's the last time he played a game? 2 days ago. But look what he's playing. He's playing Garen, Akali, Twisted Fate. He's rolls up to jungle. He's playing Kha'Zix, which he's never played before. Like, what is this champ ball? We've got a Swain game. He's decided he's going to be an Ari player. Went 5-10. And now he's a Brand player. Now he's a Victor player. Because the Akshan, which helped him climb, is just not doing it. Now we've got another perfect example. Here he is. Gold 4. Peaks Emerald 4. Now he's literally in Gold 4. Just about maintaining rank. That feels bad. And this is just kind of like the epitome of it. Here's a player. Emerald 3. 41 games played. Negative win rate in Plat 3, so he's on his way to gold from Emerald 3. And honestly, if you scroll back, it is crazy. Look at this loss streak. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He won one game and lost 15 in a period. How you don't quit? And honestly, like, obviously I can't review all the games, but I'm looking at them and going like, the KDAs seem like he's not trolling, he's trying. If we just click on this one, then maybe this one. What have we got? So he's gone 1-1. He's got a 3-11 jungle and 1-5 top. Like, what are you meant to do? Mids 8-0. Their mid's doing okay. Then again, he's gone 3-2, okay, decent. Oh, his bot's gone 2-14, GG. Like, I don't know if there's any difference between how he lost 15. Like, these KDAs look kind of exactly the same as the other ones, but he's just got a winning team. And that sucks to feel. And then look at the Evo. He's gone from Emerald to now he literally cannot win in Gold 2 lobbies. It fucking sucks. The easy answer I want to give is ranked inflation, right? Right, I've talked about ranked inflation. They said it's a thing and they fixed it. And this would be perfect for me in the video, right? Because I could look really smart, right? I could be like, me look at graph, me make numbers make sense, you know, and just perfect, right? But this isn't the case. I actually found the opposite. So the highest percentage of players that have ever been above Emerald 4 is 18%, and it usually sits around 15 to 16%. So being generous, there's a 3% ranked inflation. There are currently 4.9% of players are in Emerald 4 alone. 3% doesn't even buy you a single rank, let alone 15 entire ranks from Silver to Emerald. Inflation and win-loss streaks included should bounce you between like being a Plat 4 player and a Plat 2 player, or a Plat 4 player and going the opposite way and a Gold 2 player. What we're seeing is a broken ladder, and what's my theory? Well, have a listen, let me know if you agree, disagree, or have a theory yourself. My theory is League doesn't want this. They want players to feel good. They want the climb there. Players quitting, players trolling because they peaked at an Emerald level and they're now losing in Bronze and Silver is a complete opposite of what League wants. They've got no incentive to do it. So, here's the theory. The game has that many level 30 accounts, and it's important to note, most of these level 30 accounts I see aren't smurfs at all. They're actually reverse smurfing. They're placed higher than their mains are. And we've also got griefers, trollers, inters, people giving up at 1 death and then they just go 0-10 and check out at like levels I think we haven't seen in previous seasons. That the skill difference between, say, a Plat player in a Silver lobby who should be climbing literally does not have enough impact to carry those games consistently. And solo queue has really devolved into who can ride the waves of smurfs and trollers on their team, up 4 divisions or down 4 divisions. The Fizz is a perfect example of this. He doesn't care about bronze, silver, gold, plat. His next peak is Emerald. His main account is dead. He's trolling games in bronze. He's never going to get back to plat 1 and he wants to be Emerald 4 again. That's his sign he's improving. He's never going to get there. Or should I say, he's never going to get there on his main. He has every reason to buy a botted account for £2 and get it placed in plat or Emerald and feel like he's improving. The players in that Emerald game he's in now have a bronze Fizz in their game. So let's say you're one of those people in that Emerald game playing at a diamond level. You deserve to climb, you deserve to win the game. I'm no maths genius, but the gap between Emerald to Diamond is 1 division and Emerald to Bronze is 4 divisions. Your Diamond level cannot make up for the bronze on your team, and it's just got so common. There's just so many of these accounts, there's so many trolls that just by pure good luck you can go 3 entire ranks up, or from bad luck, you can just crash 3 entire ranks down. And that's just not how it should be. Now, after 500 games, I do think the ladder puts you where you should be. It's got enough data, you know, to be like, right, 500 games, you've offset the trolls, the smurfs, okay? But there's 3 splits a year. No one has time for 500 games to split 3 times a year. And those 500 games are going to get that Fizz literally back. He's going to grind 500 games to get back to where he was and not even improve. While the game just consistently tests your patience and you feel like you have no impact because you just have a 0-10 top or a 10-0 top. The matchmaking system honestly is actually decent enough, but it simply cannot cope with the amount of botted accounts, trolls, inters. Think how much harder it is to accurately place a level 30 with 5 games on a random champ than it is to place a level 700 who has 3,000 games of rank to go off. No rank system in the world can deal with this. Realistically, this is Riot's problem. They've made it themselves. If you go 0-10, you do not get banned. If you go 0-10, 10 games in a row, you do not get banned. If you buy a level 30 account, I have 2 myself. Guilty. You do not get banned. There's not 1 ounce of like, what's the word? To dissuade you. There's no threat of being banned. You can troll, you can tell your teammates to get cancer, but as long as you spell it wrong, you won't get banned. But if I call the 0-15 Silas Top a retard, account's banned. It's disgusting. It's infuriating. And I actually regret, I made a positive video on Vanguard a couple of weeks ago because they publish, oh, look at all these cheaters, look at all these cheaters we banned. It was also promised to ban trolls, cheaters, inters, level 30s It's done fuck all. It's worse than it's ever been with Vanguard. It's disgusting. So, interesting video today. I actually enjoyed making this. It was good to look into people's op.gg's, all that good stuff. But you know the deal. Subscribe and like the video. It really helps me out. And a new video in 2 days, which might be about how I would balance League, but ban all the inters to start with.